A week before Valentine's Day, and it may not be something you want to think about, but your better half could be having an affair, not with someone else, but with money. According to CNN Money, 1 in 5 Americans have hit a purchase of $5 or more from their significant other. An estimated 7.2 million have a bank account or credit card that their partner doesn't even know about. And guys, almost twice as likely as women to be secret about money. So how can you combat these financial secrets? We're here to tell us how we can have those money conversations is Shane Sullivan with Valhaven Wealth. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So yeah, not exactly your positive Valentine's Day story, but something to address. And I feel like if you're married or in a relationship, you know, a lot of the fights center around money.
There's no question. I think that is still the #1 reason people do fight. It's about money, and it can affect your love life. There's no question. So you want to go ahead and put in some good practices early. Of course, that's going to include being open and honest and at any stage of your relationship.
Yeah, so your first tip is start by talking it out. So communication, probably the biggest breakdown when you get to that point where you're not being honest.
Well, it really depends on what stage of your relationship you're in. I mean, I wouldn't bring my credit score to my first date,
no.
Right? And we all want to put our best foot forward, but as you start to get deeper and deeper into a relationship with someone, just dating even, you might want to start to be honest. Maybe you have some credit card debt you're not proud of. You need to bring that up. Also, you know, we have these great quizzes on our website that kind of help people realize who they are financially. My wife is different than I am, and so I'm kind of a saver, and I have to do certain things to make myself feel comfortable. My wife enjoys experiences. So just understand that neither one's wrong or right. Just know who you're dating and who you are. And that's kind of a really good step, especially when you're just getting serious with somebody.
Yeah, and before you go spend money on an experience or something that the other may not agree about, and be having that conversation ahead of time instead of, you know, bringing it up later or never bringing it up. Okay.
And then of course, hopefully that leads to marriage, right?
Yeah.
I remember my mother used to hide clothes in her trunk, before, you know what I mean? And so the #1 question I get with young married folks is, should we have 2 single accounts, checking-wise, or should we have 1 main checking account? Our family, we do both. We have 1 main checking account where all the money goes into. We pay all the bills together. This is going to start to force that working together idea. But we do both have our own discretionary account. We have money come out of the main account. I don't want my wife hiding clothes in the trunk.
Yeah.
And I also don't want her complaining if I want to go to Best Buy. So we both have our own individual lives on top of working together.
And the account that's just yours, you're the only one that has access to that account or really knows how much is in there.
No, actually, no, we're full disclosure. It's actually 3 joint accounts. But this is kind of my little joint account, that's hers. And we use apps, we have all these applications so we can see what's going on. I don't really go look at her account.
Yeah.
But if need be, she can access mine. You know, I don't have to hide it.
Sure.
She understands this is kind of my money and that's hers.
Yeah, if something comes up that you want, you say, well, you know, go use your money on that.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not an issue.
If I don't eat out every day, I get a little extra money at the end of the week.
A little incentive.
Right. And then, of course, we also learn to work together towards things like maybe you want to have a kid. Maybe you want to have a little baby fund. And so I hate to tell you, if you want to send your kid to UT in 18 years, a new baby today, you're looking at $250,000.
Yeah.
1 child. That's not private school. So, my gosh, if you have 2 or 3, you're going to have to, this is the beginning of not just looking at utility bills, but now we're going to have to start to sacrifice together to start to save money in another account. So that's definitely the next step when it comes to working together.
Yeah. If there's someone out there who thinks that their spouse or partner might have a separate account they don't know about, I mean, how should they get the conversation going?
Well, let me say this. I'd say the big one is credit cards. No question. Maybe a lot of people are embarrassed about some mistakes they've made, rang up some credit card bills, maybe not even before their marriage. Maybe they're just dating somebody. I would say you'd want to seek out some financial counseling. You want to make sure that before I think it's really a responsibility of the person to tell the other, but you also want to say, when you come reveal, but this is also, here's the plan that I have put in place to knock this debt out.
Yeah.
These are the habits I've changed. Also, I think with technology today, with applications, you can kind of work together. It's very transparent what's going on, and so you can kind of monitor each other. Some people do have a problem actually with spending.
Now, if there is a secret account, but you're actually getting gifts for your significant other, that's okay.
That's all right, especially Valentine's Day.
That is perfectly fine. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. We're going to have those tips for you as well on our website at kxin.com.